Hey, what's up guys? So today I'll be teaching you all how to farm the different relics in Warframe. So without further ado, let's start so as to not waste any time. So the first relic that we'll be talking about is Lith Relics. So Lith Relics is the first tier of relics, or you can say the lowest tier of relics that you can gain. Now if you've been playing Warframe for a few hours maybe, then you have probably gotten this as a reward from one of your missions. So Lith Relics can be mainly rewarded from low level missions. So basically mostly on Earth missions, survival, interception, so anything of the like. So I'll be teaching you where to farm Lith Relics in the most fastest and effective way. Basically the meta farm for Lith Relics. So if you want to farm Lith Relics, you have to go to the Void first. So here in the Void, um, once you complete any type of mission on the Void, you will actually be able to get a type of Void Relic. So meaning that once you complete a mission here, you are guaranteed to be rewarded a Void Relic. Now that Void Relic depends on the level of the mission. If it's a low level mission, then you are guaranteed to get a Lith Relic. So meaning that we have to find a fast mission and a low level mission. And that criteria can only be met by this one mission here, which is Hepit. Excuse me, Hepit. Now, Hepit is a capture mission, meaning that you can finish this mission within a minute. And in Hepit, once you finish the mission, you will be rewarded with a Lith Relic, since it is a low level mission. Now, if you want to see the drop table, I'll be posting it on the side of the screen. So that is the drop table in Hepit. So as long as you can finish Hepit fast, then you can gain a lot of relics in a short amount of time. Now, as for suggestions on what type of Warframe to use in order to maximize your benefit from this mission, some Warframes such as Gauss, Volt, Titania, or Wukong are great frames to actually run Hepit, since they all provide a speed buff or a way to travel fast. So that is the greatest, or rather the meta farm for Lith Relics. Okay, so now let's move on to Meso Relics. Now, Meso Relics can actually also be gained or rewarded from the Void, which is here on Ukko. Now, Ukko is actually a capture mission that provides both Neo and Meso relics. So I'll be posting again the drop tables on the side of the screen. So that is a drop table for this mission. So as you can see, it rewards Meso and Neo relics. And Aya, in case you of course also want to farm Aya, this is a good way to farm Aya as well. But yeah, so if you want to farm Meso or Neo relics in a fast way, then this is your best farm. Ukko. It is another capture mission, albeit it is a bit higher level compared to Hepit, but it will definitely guarantee reward you a Neo or Meso relic. But if you want to focus farm only Meso relics, then a great alternative for farming Meso relics is on Jupiter. This mission right here, IO. So this particular defense missions on its wave 1 and 2 will actually reward you with Meso relics. So once again, I'll be putting the drop table on the side of the screen. As you can see, it has a high drop rate for Meso relics. So just finish 2 waves of this and you'll be able to farm Meso relics quite comfortably. So again, so Warframe suggestions for doing defense missions would be Warframes that can clear huge crowds of enemies. So mainly Ember, Banshee, who else? Siren, So basically any type of nuking Warframe will do for this mission. So next we'll be talking about Neo Relics. So as I have said, you can actually farm Neo Relics here as well. So this is basically a universal farm for both Neo and Meso Relics. It is fast, effective, and well, easy, though a bit boring, but it is the most efficient way you can farm. But in case you don't want to do that, there is an alternative. Now the alternative is actually on Sedna, which is the mission called Hydron. Now, Hydron is a popular mission node for leveling up your warframes and um, weapons, meaning that you can upgrade or rather level up your weapons and warframe while farming Neo relics. So this is just another alternative that you can do, but if you really want to farm Neo relics more effectively, then I suggest you just farm Ukko instead. But if you want to level up your warframe and weapons as well, then do Hydron. So that is the meta farms for Neo relics. Now, for Axi Relics, there is actually really only one mission node that can consistently give out Axi Relics, and that is Lua. Not Lua per se, but the mission on Lua, which is called Apollo. Now, Apollo is a disruption mission. Now, the reason why this particular mission is the meta for farming Axi Relics is because the B and C rotations is riddled with Axi Relics. So I'll be posting the drop table again here on the side of the screen. So you can see here that rotations B and C drops a lot of Axi Relics. So this is the meta farm for Axi Relics, and if you have a dedicated team for this, you can farm a lot of Axi Relics in a short amount of time. So again, Warframe suggestions for this particular mission would be Warframes that are fast and can kill, and that are tanky in nature. So Warframes like, say, Wukong, Vault will also do. Again, Gauss, since disruption missions require you to find demolitionists fast, then fast Warframes would essentially have benefit or would rather have a advantage in these types of missions. So that's all for relic farming. So I hope you all learned something, and I hope that if there's anything that I missed in this video, please feel free to comment down below and tell me great suggestions for relic farming. But for beginners, this is the knowledge that I can offer you. So that's all. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.